I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Personally, I'm super fascinated with the thought of aliens existing. I do think that we're not alone in this universe, but are aliens really visiting us on Earth? It's possible. There always seems to be some new UFO footage, or there have been plenty of alien hoaxes in the past. Area 51, Bob Lazar apparently worked at Area 51. There's so much stuff about aliens. I just love this subject. But I've always been skeptical? I can't say that word right now. I've always been weary of alien stuff coming out because I think that there's way more people trying to fake stuff than there is anything potentially real. With that said, the Mexican government revealed alien bodies today, or so it seems. There's a lot more to this story. We're going to talk about it and so much more. But first, let's take a look at these aliens. So here's the aliens, okay? This was unveiled by the Mexican government live on air. Let's just take a look at this. And you can see, I mean, now the thing is that they look like movie aliens. So that's like the first red flag for me. It would be so crazy if there were aliens and they looked exactly like we portray them in film and stuff like that. But I'm not really seeing it. But yeah, they have these little coffins or these little baby aliens, you know, these little extraterrestrials shown today. It's taken Twitter by storm. Oh my God. It's so funny. All right, but there's they say that they have like CAT scans and all kinds of stuff. Well, let's take a look at some of these. As you can see here, they say there's some slides from Mexican Parliament. You know, look at that. I mean, I don't know. It looks kind of looks like a rock. You know, I mean, any special effects guy can make this stuff. That's what I'm kind of seeing. It's like, okay, that looks like it was made in Blender. For you computer nerds that know what that is. Oh, look, there's eggs. There's the eggs inside. I get it. There's more. You know, let's look at more of it. Oh, here's some more. You know, dude, this guy has big balls inside of him. I don't know, man. Like, this is I mean, I want to believe. I want to believe the aliens are real. I really do. I want them to come visit us and say hello. You know, maybe I can interview them on my YouTube channel or something. That would be sick, right? It would be the first YouTuber to interview an alien. So, I mean, none of this really, like, it just looks like, it looks fake to me. Like, it doesn't even, it just looks super fake. But apparently, you know, there's a bunch of scientists that are working on the case. Now, here's the thing, right? The person who revealed these aliens has been busted making hoaxes in the past. Like, they've shown aliens that look kind of similar to this, and then they found out they weren't real. They were just not real. Okay, so with the amount of hoaxes that there are in the history of alien news, and this guy's history himself of hoaxing alien stuff, I mean, that's enough evidence for me to be like, I do not believe you. Now, my favorite new thing about Twitter since Spaceman took over is the community notes. These are like community created. They're like context that is added to posts. You know, usually when someone's lying about something or like misinforming or whatever, the community notes come in with like, nah, that's not true. Here's some facts. So they linked to a couple of these things. Translate to English, please. Oh, there we go. It's automatic. Look at that. So, like, here's an article talking about how it's debunked. You know, there's two articles here talking about it. And this is what the community notes have linked to. I will link to this Twitter post so you guys can read this stuff if you'd like, right? But usually the community notes, they come in and they're, you know, this is a hoax and a fraud promoted by the known Mexican journalist, Jamie Maussan. Is it Yami? Yami. You know, so, and then the guy that originally posted this, he actually commented on that. He's like, but the community notes, you know, because I think that he wanted to get a lot of clout from this post. So he's like, so community notes direct to some random websites, just some random websites that are, you know, are breaking everything down and sharing their thoughts on why it's not true. And he doesn't like that. I think a better thing would be for him to read it and point out what exactly they're saying that's not true. But he's like, he's basically saying, so you think the Mexican government doesn't put resources to verify the facts? So it wasn't even really the Mexican government presenting it. It was just in their like little courtroom thing. that they had. It was the journalist dude that's putting this all out there. But yeah, so he doesn't like being community noted, because that kind of puts a huge halt on his viral Twitter post here, which got a lot of attention. It's 3.4 million views. You know, that's let's take a look at his account. What kind of stuff does this guy post? Right, he has 200 followers. Yeah, this is the most attention he's ever gotten in his entire life. So of course he wants to argue against the facts coming against him. But yeah, you know, so I just thought this was going super viral today, and I wanted to talk about it because aliens are cool. You know, I mean, I do believe that aliens exist somewhere in the universe. It's a big place, you know, and not just universe, but probably in our very own galaxy, because it's a big place, just the galaxy alone. But we find out the galaxy's very small when compared to the rest of the universe. There's got to be life out there. Wouldn't it be like super scary if we were the only life in the entirety of the whole universe? That seems very scary, because then when we're done, there's nothing left. It's just an empty universe. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. That Nimitz video, though, if you guys paying attention to alien stuff as much as I am, that Nimitz video from 2004, now that's some freaky stuff, okay? Like, are there, like, beings flying around in our airspace and disabling the nukes and all this kind of stuff? Dude, I don't know, man, but I want to know.